every week it's something different. I finally get the show going, Rubber Shoes, as you can see. And I'm grabbing for my AirPods. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that so there's no echo. We have zero branding on the screen right now. Thank God for your mic flag. I could do it. You've seen all the shows now that are using the SM7B, and they have the big cubes that they shove on the bottom. But I'm never gonna have it up like that. I was waiting for you. That's what she said. So it's not really worth me doing the big cube on the bottom of the SM7B, but we do have our branding. It's right there. For some reason, our 2-up got destroyed, which is weird. We do have it's in the back. At the buzzer is coasting through the back. But I got into the 2-up, and I'm like, where did the second screen go? So I had to rebuild it, and I am not that adept when it comes to using all this eCam stuff. This is all built a while back, so I'll have to figure out how to get it nice and sexy and all ATB-ish for next week. Although I would love to not ever use the 2-up. I would love to use the 3-up or the 4-up or the 5-up. Yet you have the Stadler and Waldorf of New England sports are here with you tonight. We're brought to you by our dear friends Joe and Leslie and the whole crew over at AAA Work Trucks. And it is the ATB show. You can go to atbshow.com. You can like and subscribe and share and comment. And the Red Sox are finding a way, peeling away at our hopes and dreams. I love that you are decked out right now.
Trying to get some positive vibes.
Get the juju going. This is the scene, and no one's going to remember this, but I'm going to take you there anyway. A great movie. It's actually the movie that caused Janine and I to turn to each other at the end of the movie, and we're like, we're going to name our firstborn Aiden. We had that. This was ages ago. It was a movie called Circle of Friends. Minnie Driver was in it. I can't think of his name now for the life of me, but he was in it too. And she's making this, Minnie Driver's making this whole speech to her parents because she starts dating Chris O'Donnell. The actor Chris O'Donnell. She starts dating him, and then her parents like sort of screw it up, and she's like, you march me to the mountaintop. And then you say, no, I forget what she says that her parents call it. You march me all the way up to the mountaintop, and then you drag me back down into the valley. And that's all I can think of with this whole thing. Like we probably at some point over the winter, you screamed that they were already ruining your summer. Then they do nothing at the All-Star break, and we're like, here we go again. And not getting rid of, thank God, Duran, and things just started to click. And we're like, and we were all excited. I don't think there's a single Red Sox fan, even right now in our fascination of what the hell is going on, that's upset about the fact that all of our little 8th graders have made this fantastic baseball team, and it's fun to watch. And now they're doing just enough to like, we're not even sure they're going to hold on to a wild card spot at this point.
Yeah.
And I guess what concerned me the most, Rubber Shoes, and I know you're plugged in way more than I am when it comes to the MLB. I looked up I might have been sitting here because, of course, I got the news going here, and I've got sports going here all day. And I look up the other morning, and what is it, Wednesday? So it was probably Monday. You would know. And I'm like, wait a minute, the Phillies are celebrating? What is it, December? Like I was just watching the Phillies celebrate that they won their division.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. We're here now. Like, holy crap. It's like,
it's because the Mets have freaking, they're in jeopardy of making the playoffs right now.
We got here really fast. And I'm like, and I'm just sad as much as I love
September.
As much as I love the holidays and football and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh my God, we're here and the Red Sox aren't ready to be here yet. Like,
I mean, even if they hold on to a playoff spot, it's like they're
going to get ejected. Yeah.
Because they're saying that it doesn't look like Anthony will be back for any of the playoffs. So he's, that's, they ultra thin. They had no depth. And this is what happens when you have no depth. You have Eaton playing. Yeah, last night they had Eaton, Ref Snyder, and Romy Gonzalez playing. 3 utility players starting, and they're using them a lot because and no Nick Sogard shouldn't be. He's a utility. Like one of those guys should be on the team.
Yeah,
not 4.
Yeah. You said that, and I'm having like flashbacks to me complaining about the BC football schedule. We should have one FCS game, not 4. Yeah. I completely agree. Well, I said to you, I wasn't so much concerned about the talent and the fact that we've got all these 8th graders in ragtag, and you're in, and now you're out, and he's injured, so we have to have you do this. My biggest concern was when they did get there, to your point about the first round of the playoffs, should we get there, that they're going to be so exhausted, and the lights are going to be too bright, and there's too much inexperience. I mean, I love, obviously, Bregman brings a wealth of experience. Trevor's story has been a dream come true. Nobody saw this coming. If anybody has the brass tacks to tell me that they saw this coming, that Trevor's story was going to be the story of 2025 for this team, 30 for 30 now.
This is what we've been hoping for 4 years.
And it's amazing. It's amazing the numbers he's put up, and the fact that it's all going to be part of a recipe that probably doesn't actually bake is so annoying. And it's going to be interesting, and not that I want to fast forward to this, but it's going to be interesting at the day after, whatever they have there, when Sam Kennedy comes out and maybe John comes out and Cora, what are they going to say? What is going to be the lesson we learned from this?
That when you cheap out, you don't make the playoffs, or you get you lose in the first round.
Yeah, I just used this. I was just talking to somebody at the office here, and trying to explain to a client, about just purchase price and all this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this will always be true. It is not cheap to be expensive, but it will always be expensive when you go cheap.
Yep.
Like you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it one way or the other. And we're there. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. At one point we could have been fighting for, God forbid, AL East. And now it looks like the math. And this morning I'm like, what is the math? And I should have asked, because you can ask ChatGPT anything. Do you want me to ask? See what happens?
Yeah, they're 2.5 up on Cleveland for the last.
Well, what's our magic number, William? What's the magic number right now?
So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Let's get that number right first. Is that right? 11?
I believe you. I'm moving this around right now just because I
believe
can.
they have. So they got 1, 2, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11, 2.5. So the magic number is 7.
All right.
Or 8. It might be 8. The half game throws it off. So, so it's either 7 or 8. Combination of wins and wins by the Red Sox, losses by the Guardians.
Okay.
Right now,
I don't know if our cube. I'm screwing with the graphics while you talk. I'm listening.
Yeah. It's, they can say, oh, we had injuries. Is that, what? Tristan Casas was hurt in April.
Early.
We knew we needed a real first baseman a long time ago. We knew we needed a real second baseman a long time. They decided to, push Christian Campbell. Sorry.
Yep.
Got the
That's Tristan Christian. We got it. Yes.
Yeah.
All the people who aren't here that we paid.
Force him up to start at second base.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't make it. Now we're stuck with Sogard, Hamilton, and Romy Gonzalez playing second base.
Mm-hmm.
You got Romy Gonzalez and, for most of the year, what was Abraham Toro and Gonzalez playing first base. And then they went out and got Lowe, who's an actual major league first baseman, but he's, they're platooning him with Gonzalez. Abreu, he might be able to come back next week. They said he worked out hard on Sunday and was very sore on Monday, but it was from the workout, not from the injury.
Mm.
So he comes back. He hasn't played in 2 months. So what kind of how he's gonna have to get his timing back like it and pitching, we knew we needed pitching a long time ago, and they
Yep.
bring up Tolley, they bring up Early, and
Yep.
I mean Early's not gonna be able to play in the playoffs if they make it. And Tolley, I can't remember if they brought him up right before
In time. Yeah.
September. Um, but they don't wanna use him anyway. They just pushed him back. He was supposed to start tonight, but they pushed him back and brought Giolito and Bayo up.
Okay.
They're on regular rest. They're not on, short rest, but they're on regular rest instead of having Tolley pitch and have them have an extra day's rest. They
Right.
they bumped Tolley and um so I mean, and last night they they can't hit. They had bases loaded,
Yep.
nobody out, couldn't get
Yep.
one run in. If they're not
Men on
gonna hit,
base.
they're not gonna, they can't you can't win 0-0.
I feel like they're out to prove us wrong when you say that. Well, so
Like
here's
they
what's
have to
annoying.
score.
Here's what's annoying. When you and I, well, I think you and I and Maddie were certainly talking about this this past Sunday. I would love to see Kyle from Waltham come back to the Red Sox. Here's why he won't. Here's why they won't make a play for Kyle Schwarber. They won't
They
make a
won't
play
pay
for
him.
Kyle Schwarber because they're going to say Tristan's coming back.
Well, he
Right.
would be a DH. Schwarber would be a DH.
Okay.
He plays outfield mostly if he plays the field. So he's mostly a DH, but he will play outfield. He
Okay.
did play some first base. So yeah, he could fill in here and there. But he doesn't represent the analytics
That
that
they
the Red
want.
Sox want. That's why
Mm.
they let him go in the first place. He doesn't do what they want. And that's what I mean. The game is so frustrating nowadays. You figure I think there's 3 players batting over 300 and barely over 300.
Yep.
Like, I mean, they don't care about the base hit anymore. They want velocity, ball speed, bat speed, trajectory, swing angle. That's all they care about. The spin rate, all this stuff. That's all they care about. They don't care about, okay, bases loaded, nobody out. How do we get a run in?
Get a knock. Yeah, just get a knock.
Yeah. And it's so frustrating. And in the playoffs, that's how you have to win games. Like that's what I don't know. As long as the Red Sox keep this philosophy, they're not like they're winning teams. They didn't have, a whole team of these guys that fell into their analytics.
Mm.
Now they're trying to get 9 players on the field, all that fit the same thing, and you it doesn't look like it works. You need it. It's like I don't I I feel like batting is the only thing that they care about. I think that's what they care about the most, and then with pitching, it
Mm.
just matters if you have enough spin rate and you have enough movement on your pitches, they don't care if you can throw a strike. And it's like it costs us all the time, walks, and it costs us all the time, bad play in the field. If you have good pitching and a solid defense, you get and timely hitting,
Yeah.
that's what wins ball games. Not launch angle and
ESPN right now is talking about if the Yankees and the Red Sox are going to meet each other. Oh
it
God.
would be it would the thing is if we could tie New York,
Mm.
we have the tiebreaker and we would have 3 games in Fenway.
That'd be amazing.
I like our
Mhm.
chances in the first round that way.
Mhm.
But if we're on the road for those 3 games, it's going to be tough.
Mm.
Figure, like you said, the lights are brighter. If they're at home and the lights are brighter, that's
Different.
That's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yep.
If you're in Yankee Stadium or if you're in so what I mean, if they have to end up playing Seattle in the first round, they're they're a juggernaut right now. They
Yep.
that's the team I don't wanna play. I'll play Detroit, I'll play, uh it'll be who's Toronto. I'll play
Yep.
Toronto. They, Don Dante I mean, not Dante, Bichette, Bo Bichette is
Bo.
hurt.
Mm.
I'll take my chances with Toronto. I'll take my chances with Detroit. I'll take my chances with the Yankees and I don't wanna play Seattle.
Mm.
It the one thing that you could hope for possibly, which is hurt teams, and it it's recent that there's been one team that's got a bye in the first round.
Mm.
So if they get the bye in the first round, they can and they cool off. They don't play for a week and a half. Then you know, but yeah, I wouldn't want to play them in the first round. Like
Mm.
if they play right away, because they're on fire.
Yeah,
They're
they're
probably the
ripping.
hottest team in baseball right now. So right now, oh, Toronto actually has the best record, and it'll be tough to catch them. So yeah, so right now you're playing. Right now, we're playing Seattle in the first round.
Exactly what you didn't want.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
God. So aggravating.
Yeah, that's but Seattle hasn't been there and they got some young guys, but if they get, you know, that's the thing. It's 3 games. The first round is 3 games
Mm.
in your home park if you're the home team. So, you gotta win 2 out of 3. You gotta win a series.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, we have when we shorten our pitching staff, you figure you're in the playoffs, especially that
Mm-hmm.
first round, you got 3 you got Giolito, Crochet, and Bayo. You're throwing everyone else in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
They got a chance. It just got to hit. Their bats have gone silent.
Yeah.
They'll have one breakout game like last Sunday. They broke out, and then they
Smoke.
go
Yep.
and score 1 run against Oakland.
You can't call them Oakland.
Oh yeah,
It's so stupid. I looked up and I'm like, oh, it says ATH there again, like the Athletics.
I know but it does on their jerseys. It says Sacramento on their sleeve. They have a Sacramento badge
Oh,
on
I
their
didn't even.
sleeve.
I didn't even see that.
But yeah, it's athletics when you look in the standings and everything like that.
Oh God, it's so stupid.
And they got 2 more years in Sacramento.
That's crazy. That
Yep.
Vegas is going to take that long.
If he can pay for it. That's the
That's
thing.
crazy.
Like
Yeah,
it's still
that's still a question
questions.
mark. Yeah, that's
Yep.
crazy. That's crazy. And not that the Tropicana. I mean, the Tropicana, it wasn't terrible, but it was just such an institution. The fact that hotel came down, and now they're like, well,
Yeah.
we're building this thing, but I mean, what does it become? What does it become if it doesn't turn into a ballpark and they go somewhere else?
What? Who?
The ballpark they're building right now.
Well, they still haven't they still haven't they haven't done anything yet. They had the ceremonial breaking. I don't think they've done any construction yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm looking in real time. There's always a camera. There's always something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think the time is coming because all they need now is a basketball team. And I can't imagine it's going to be long before that happens at some point. Some point. I'm looking this up. Is there a cam? Ballpark cam. There it is. Pile o' dirt right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting down footings. There's footings going in.
Okay.
Yeah. There's footings going in. Hang on, I know you guys keep saying you can put stuff up. Like, I feel like when I want to put stuff up, it never shows on mine. Hang on a second. Yeah, I don't know how to get it to come up. But yeah, Vegas, they've got footings in right now. All the way around. Yeah, then they're like stands are starting to go up. This is Wednesday, September 17th, 2:15. Right now.
Yeah, so 2028 is when they're supposed to start there.
Interesting. Yeah, the Athletics. God help them. I feel so bad. Oakland's been like, to lose everything they've lost insofar as sports teams is sort of stunning.
Yeah, it's just a bad area. There's no people there anymore.
Yeah, nobody. Not enough to care, I guess, which is crazy because I feel like their fans are ravenous. Like the amount of grown men and dressed like Kiss characters, you know.
I mean, they moved Golden State
To San Fran.
yeah,
Yes.
they're out
Yep.
of Oakland now.
Yep. Yeah, interesting. We'll get to the Patriots before we go there. Chestnut Hill University has the week off, which is good because we can think about what we need to do to maybe win a football game that matters. Where are you guys this week?
Playing Purdue, the Battle of Indiana.
Are you at Purdue?
Let's see.
I'm gonna check on Scotty's Michigan.
Nope, they're in South Bend. And Notre Dame with 2 losses is now number 24.
Scotty this weekend has Nebraska at 3:30. We have nothing. You have Purdue.
30 years ago, that would have been a great game.
Mike Rozier, right?
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, like they were a great team, great program.
Mm-hmm.
Just fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, they have. They've been out of the conversation for quite a bit.
So so I do have some hope with my team.
Okay,
they run the table because the 2 losses, if A&M and Miami, if Miami wins the ACC, stays undefeated, that would be great for Notre Dame, and if A&M, same thing, although they're in the SEC now. They could take a loss if they play like, LSU and lose or whatever, but because both games were close, they just barely lost both of those games, and both teams are, ranked pretty high. So if we run the table and those guys stay good, then there's still a chance to get in the playoffs, but it's going to be tough.
So the top 20. I'm just looking at top 25 for this weekend. Texas Tech and Utah. UAB is at 15 Tennessee. Oregon State is at number 6 Oregon. Kent State at Florida State. That's going to be their number 7. 22 Auburn at 11 Oklahoma. Tulane is at 13 Ole Miss. Michigan 21 is at Nebraska. Purdue is at number 24 Notre Dame. Temple at 18 Georgia Tech. They are on fire, and that game is going to probably help them continue to burn. South Kakalaka is at number 23 Missouri. Florida is at Miami, number 4. Number 9 Illinois at number 19 Indiana. Georgia State at Vandy. Southeast Louisiana at LSU. It's killing me, and I know it must be killing you that LSU is winning. Yeah, he just annoys me. So number 3 LSU hosting Southeast Louisiana. Sam Houston at number 8 Texas, and Michigan State 3-0 Michigan State. You're welcome. Michigan State. Fuck. Is at number 25 USC. There's like, I just going through that. I'm like, where's the game I don't want to miss? And I don't think I tripped over one.
There was the Oklahoma game was
yeah.
two ranked teams.
Yeah. And then what was the other one I just saw? I mean, Florida, Miami will be interesting because it's Florida, Miami, but like Miami's just cruising right now. They're just cruising right now.
I mean, you think of it, there's really
it's a boring week. It's a boring week.
Until they stop playing in their conferences, there's not a lot of ranked teams playing each other week to week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty boring this week. How did you do in fantasy football?
I lost to your wife.
You did?
Yes.
What is your record now?
1-1.
Okay, same here.
Derrick Henry only got me 2 points this week.
You know what killed me? Looking at and just going, let me go back in. And I know, I mean, everybody would tell me, so I'm here for it. I'm an idiot for doing this, but I simply do it to make my life easier. I always carbon copy my teams to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that both of my teams, I'm 1-1 in both leagues now. And the person that I left on the bench this past week that was killing me, that I should have pulled off the bench, was Adunze, the wide receiver for the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
33 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And what was the other thing I screwed up? I think I need to move. Yeah, I've had Tyler Hunt. I've had Hunter in there, and I think I need to move Hunter out. Like I've got him in there because they're threatening to start him at wide receiver in Jacksonville, but now that they've got him right now, he's poised for 40 points this week.
Travis Hunter?
Travis. Sorry. Yeah, Travis Hunter. They've got him down for 40 points this week.
What?
Yep.
Is that league like way out of whack or something? Like a top receiver should only be.
Yeah, let me look. Hang on a second.
Maybe 20 points.
Let me look.
Because in our league, it's like all my receivers are like 15, 13.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I saw it say something that looked really weird. Let me go back. I apologize. Now I'm back in there under score, but I think it said positional average. It said POS. It said POS average.
Yeah, that's where
I don't know what I was reading. Yeah, 11.6. I apologize. 11.6. Okay. I was like, what is happening there? Yeah. So I think he's rostered 92%, but he's coming up as a 26% start. I just know what's going to happen. I'm going to bench him, and he's going to have his offensive week, which is killing me. But Adunze, and now I know if I throw Adunze in, he's not going to have the 33 points that he had. But he is predicted now to have 16, so I don't know what to do. But I'm 1-on-1. I'm 1-on-1.
In the family league, I'm 2-0. Steph's 2-0. We're the only undefeated teams, and we're playing each other this week.
Oh, I love that. Go Steph. Yeah. Who's her starting quarterback?
She has Lamar Jackson.
Okay. And that's the other thing. I thought I was being middle of the road, sensible, and it was a good idea. I grabbed CJ Stroud for both of my leagues.
Oh.
And he's been terrible.
He's my backup, and actually I just dropped him. I just dropped him and picked up Danny Dimes as my backup.
I love that.
Stroud's been so bad.
He's been terrible. Yeah, so I've got him now. He's predicted to get 19.5 this week. And
do you have a second quarterback?
I've got Cam Ward at 18.1. I don't know. I don't know.
Tough.
I can't wait. We're gonna do something tonight. Who's playing tonight?
But I think Tennessee. No, tomorrow night. They play tomorrow night.
It's Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Yeah. I'm losing my mind.
But I think Tennessee's got a good matchup this week. They're playing another bad team, I believe.
Hang on, I'll bring up the NFL schedule. Hang on. They're playing another bad team.
Yeah.
Let's see. Week 3. Dolphins, Bills tomorrow at 8:15.
Yeah.
Love that. Texans, Jags, Raiders, Commanders, Falcons, Panthers, Packers, Browns, and then you got Jets, Bucks, Steelers at the Patriots, Rams, Eagles, Colts, Titans.
Colts. Oh, actually, Colts have been playing pretty well. Oh, maybe I saw that Daniel Jones is playing against Tennessee. That's what I
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah, I picked him up in 2 leagues as my backup. I was like, hey, if he keeps, he's been the second or third highest,
Hmm.
in his average
Yep.
so far.
There's only 4 4 o'clock games this week too. Broncos at Chargers,
It was,
Saints,
I think there was
Seahawks.
only 3 last week.
Yeah,
Red zone was kind of crappy in the afternoon.
yeah. Which I like. The weeks that the Patriots are Thursday or Sunday night is always cool because you can just camp out on Red Zone all day. And then when the Patriots are 1 o'clock and you flip over to your point and there's only 3 4 o'clock games, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you see more of the game, but it seems like a little
I
dry.
I have Red Zone is on the big TV with the sound. I have
Yep.
Patriots on the little TV, no sound. So it's
You do not put the Patriots on the big TV,
no,
really?
yeah,
Hmm.
because everyone in the house cares about their fantasy team more than the Patriots.
I completely get that. Yeah, we're when the Pats are on, the Pats are just on. I just put the Pats on. I mean, we do have a computer monitor. I just never bother to do that. So we do a 75 on the Pats for better or for worse. Which thank God this past weekend they figured it out. That would have been rough. I mean, you and I both agreed they were going to lose, and they didn't, which is great. So let's keep that
Yeah,
up.
and I was well, I was close to. So I had predicted on the show last week that the Patriots would win 34-17. They had what 33.
Mm-hmm.
So I was close on their score, but it was little closer on the other end.
Yep.
It. Yeah, they've never beat Tua. They have a lousy record down in Miami, even when they had Tom Brady. So it was all things were pointing against them, and for them
Yep.
to actually pull that game out, and they said the weather. So Zolak and
Hot
so I've heard
as hell.
Zolak and
Yeah.
I heard Mike Reese both say it was so humid down there. It was disgusting. So for them to pull that win off, that was great win. Now come back and let's take care of Aaron Rodgers this week.
Yes, I know. It's so exciting. So exciting. Aaron Rodgers. Thank God. Yeah, that's a 1 o'clock game. What does Vegas have that at?
I'm gonna guess. Oh, I think it's the Patriots are plus a half. I think I heard.
Bringing it up right now. Patriots are yes. Steelers are giving 1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah. Over under is 44.5. Money line's 125.
Hey, Miami. I mean, not my. The Steelers' defense hasn't looked good the first 2 weeks. I think, but our defense hasn't looked good either. But if Gonzalez was in practice today,
Yep.
but what a lot of people, like former players, are saying, yeah, just get so. Dave Andrews is on Beetle and Zoe
Yep.
every Monday, and then
Mhm.
you have Zolak also said, like, you just didn't play for 2 months, didn't practice for 2 months, and you're gonna come back and start. Don't don't expect him to play the full game, and hopefully he can play some of the game, come
Yep.
in spots where, like,
Yep.
"Okay, we need you to take out DK Metcalf on this play because it's, 3rd and long." They're gonna try to get to him and just take him out, so, hopefully he plays some. I'm not expecting him to play the whole game. but I think they can beat them. You know, they finally show signs that they can put up some points. It's the first time they've scored 30, you know, with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Um, their offense looked better. And hey, you know what? Um it's funny. All training camp, all you kept hearing about, you know, his short arms and you know he's a rookie and it's that
Mm.
you haven't heard much negative press on Will Campbell because
Nope.
he's playing decent. Him and the rookie next to him, both of them are playing well. They've had a couple penalties, and I think in the week one of the penalties that Will Campbell had against them, people came back and said that wasn't his fault, and also they
Mm.
tried to blame him for the strip fumble,
Yep.
and May just didn't have it knocked out of his hand. He just lost it. So it wasn't his fault. He's
Mm.
playing well. He's doing a good job, and he's you know when he gets going
He
on
looks so
runs,
much. He looks so much more comfortable this past week.
yeah, yeah. It's so look they're progressing in the right direction,
Yep.
right?
So
They're not.
what do you think's happening? What's the score?
I will say Patriots 27,
Hmm.
Pittsburgh 24.
All right. I'm gonna go 24-21, good guys. And I'm gonna say 2 sacks for Harold Landry. Yes, I'm being a homer right now. 2 sacks for Harold Landry. And one of those, I'm gonna be pretty obvious here doing the math and physics and chronologically it would make sense. His second sack will knock him out of the game. He knocks old man out of the game, is my prediction. Gonna hit him with a blindside sack and knock him out of the game. Permanently, I don't know, but he will have to leave the game and go into the tent. There's my prediction. But yeah, I'll say 24-21. I'd love to see them take care of him. For him to come in his third uniform. Like
And
he's so Brett Favre right now. I'm so exhausted by it right now.
I
Like I
don't
just want it to
think
be
you
over.
knew this stat before you said this.
What?
The New England Patriots are listed with the most team sacks up
Hmm.
so far through 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They lead the league in sacks right now.
I love that. I picked Harold Landry because
Yeah.
it's a BC kid.
Yeah.
I would love that. I do love, and I haven't really seen the evidence of it on the field necessarily, but I love that he brought Spillane from the Titans and Harold Landry from the Titans, and I love that. I think they both got captaincy, right? They're two of the
I
four
believe
captains.
so.
It's them
Yeah.
and Drake, right?
And it's
Yeah,
actually their front seven hasn't been the problem. It's been the cornerbacks and safeties that have been their problem.
yeah. That's been the biggest challenge watching them. Is I feel like we're back to the old coverage, the lazy coverage of a handful of years ago, where if you're watching and they're just so spread out. Like there would be plays a handful of years ago, the wide receiver would be on your screen, no matter how big your television was, would be on your screen and there was nobody else on the screen.
Yeah,
Like
they're
how is he that
so
wide open? You
I
know?
had heard that mentioned on one of the shows this week that they they made a comment said, "Are we seeing a little bit of bend but
Ben
not break?"
Ben don't break. Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So that could be it, especially where the uh, defensive backs aren't great, so they're
Mm.
just trying to keep things in front of them.
Keep it in front of
Although
you. Yep.
they got there's definitely been a couple times that they've, you know, blown coverages because
Mm-hmm.
that one that, let's see, who was what? I think it was Tyreek Hill was wide open, and it was like there was no one around him. So it looked like the cornerback passed him off to the safety, but the
Mm.
safety wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still. I think Christian Gonzalez helps a lot in the the defensive backs.
Yeah.
That puts everyone where they're supposed to be. Right now they're obviously playing out of position,
Yeah. And by committee, yes. Yep.
yeah. So if he gets back healthy, I think we could afford. So I think, what is it? Pittsburgh this week, Jets after that.
Let me double check and go
I
back to the
feel like you
schedule.
can ease him back, the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Steelers, and then we are so Steel comes in Sunday the 28th. Panthers come in. Then we
Panthers.
go to the Bills. Then we go to the Saints.
So we have 2 weeks before we
Start
get
getting
really
our face
tested.
kicked in. Yep.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be nice to be 3-1 going up against the Bills?
Yep.
Would be delicious, and there's no reason they shouldn't be able to pull that off. There really isn't.
No. I mean, Panthers they might be the worst team. Although Tyler and I, every week we watch and we're like coming into the season, we both thought the Saints would be the worst team, but they're playing. I'm pretty sure they're 0-2, but they're not playing horrible. They play well, but not well enough to win.
Yeah.
Carolina looked bad, and Jaguars, I don't understand. So I have Brian Thomas Jr. in 2 of my leagues, and he has been horrible. I don't know what's going on. So I benched him this week. So this week he'll get 30 points.
He's going to have 70 points this week. Yes, of course.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. We are back at it next week. And I always say this, I could look this up and we could know, but I'm going to do this now. We're doing it now in real time since it's just you and I, William.
So I'm at the fire station Wednesday, so I think I'm good Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Next week, you're good Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Monday's like my night, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm started what do you call it? Book club?
We have not started book club. Men's indoor league has not started yet, and I just I'm not quite sure where we're going to be, but we have I got stuff all next week, and I'm not sure if we're coming home for these or we're in hotels. I have no idea what's happening. So, okay. Yeah, we're going to plan on Monday. We don't know, but we'll be back. And that's going to be good. Joe and Leslie and our dear friends at AAA Work Trucks. You can check us out online at atbshow.com. You can subscribe and like and comment and share. For Rubber Shoes, for myself, for Adam and Corey and Uncle Duke's all stuck in hair and makeup. We'll see you next week. Take care. Go Sox. God damn it, go Sox.
Yeah.